Good afternoon, everyone. We are Caitlin Allen, Jasmine Wadsley and Phoebe Jefferson. Today we will be speaking before you to present a potential solution to solve the current state of the Basin View BMX track at Malcolm Moore Park. We have nicknamed this project to turn the dumps into jumps for obvious reasons. If this track is fixed in the future, it will solve some issues in the community, flagged in the 2 surveys we have created.
Together we joined the Youth Voice Project, a project designed to amplify youth's voices and create positive change in the Shoalhaven community. In Phase 1 of the Youth Voice Project, we created a survey with mentoring from Western Sydney University. Through this survey, we found some of the reasons why youth did not feel supported in their community. 23% of youth said they did not feel supported in their community due to lack of money, which was also a reason why youth did not participate in after-school activities. 16.9% of youth said they did not feel supported due to the lack of transport, and 26.72% of youth said there was a need for more after-school activities and during the school holidays. The survey also showed that mountain bike riding was the most popular sport in our school community. These results helped us form our project idea.
Now, what made us choose this project? We are 3 Vincentia High School students who found a love for mountain biking through school sport and now represent our school in mountain bike riding competitions and events. We have seen firsthand how mountain bike riding brings joy and a sense of community to people. We also saw that the BMX track in Basin View has been unsafe and run down for many years, but it still has potential. Potential for becoming a state-of-the-art safe BMX track that can be used to grow and develop mountain bike riding and BMX skills to provide a safe space for outdoor activities. We brought it upon ourselves to try to turn the Malcolm Moore BMX track into greatness again, to turn the dumps into jumps. This would solve some of the issues found in the original survey by giving youth a free outdoors activity that would not require transport, as kids from the Bay and Basin area can ride to the track using the new footpaths recently put in by council. Turning the dumps into jumps would also create a great place for St George's Basin Public School to utilise.
In Phase 1 of our project, we did a site visit on Friday the 12th of October last year. We found the BMX track to be damaged, unsafe and abandoned, as seen on the slideshow, a bit of a dump. As you can see, it has become an eyesore and a safety concern for the community. There are holes along the side of jumps, which is a safety concern, as it is very easy to ride into one of the many holes, causing injuries. All the berms are flattened or run down, and the hills have disintegrated into small jumps. Can we even call these little mounds jumps and berms anymore?
Our original vision for the pump track that we pitched to the community was to create a revamped, state-of-the-art, family-friendly pump track with no holes and proper jumps and berms. Not only would the track be perfect for biker, skateboarder and scooter enthusiasts, it would also have barbecues, sheltered seating, bubblers, tri-racks and toilets, as well as a small park for younger kids. We also pitched the ideas of having a BMX club that rides weekly, run by a volunteer committee. This committee would also help maintain the track and run annual races held at Malcolm Moore BMX track.
At the start of 2024, in February, we had a meeting with council staff. They informed us about the council's current financial situation. Due to this financial state, the council was not willing to take in any new projects. Because of this setback, we went into Phase 2 of our project. In Phase 2, we reflected upon our original goals and decided that instead of trying to get the track revamped as soon as possible with the volunteer committee organised, we would try to get our project on the priority list instead, so the track can be fixed in the future.
In order to help our project continue, we went through advocacy and leadership training in March this year. During this training, we decided to form another survey to gather further information on the community's thoughts and opinions on the Basin View BMX track. Through this survey, we learnt that over half of the respondents currently use the track, most of them riding a bike. More than half of the respondents also believe that the track is dangerous. If it was fixed, the daily and weekly use of the track would also more than double. 100% of the respondents want the track fixed, with added amenities such as parking, barbecues, toilets, seating and more. We also learnt that 75% of respondents live in Basin suburbs. From this survey, we can clearly see that the community supports the idea of fixing the track, and it would be well used. This would enhance the quality of life for residents, as it is proven that physical activity and being outdoors helps with mental health.
In order to help our project come to life, we decided to create a concept design to see what would be best on the BMX track in Basin View. We rode 3 different pump and BMX tracks and completed a track audit on all 3. The first track we went to was Berry Pump Track. This track was the only pump track out of the 3. The difference between a pump track and a BMX track is that a pump track is usually a continuous loop with a series of features. Riders won't have to pedal as much, instead pump their bike. Pumping a bike is pushing down on the handlebars in rhythm with the track features to build momentum. A BMX track, on the other hand, requires pedalling and has larger berms, jumps and rollers.
Berry Pump Track has a great location being next to a park and skate park, close to toilets and beginner friendly, as well as low maintenance as it is made out of asphalt and has many different track features such as jumps, berms and a rhythm section. Despite all these good things, the track is quite short and became repetitive and boring after a short period of time. There was also a lot of people on this small track due to its good location.
The second track we rode was Wyatt Reserve in Belrose. This track had a variety of berms, drops and jumps, as well as alternate trails, so it could be ridden in a variety of different ways by people of all levels of experience. The track also had clear signage and a fence around it to prevent riders riding onto the road. Wyatt Reserve had more natural surroundings with plenty of native plants, features made out of sandstone and other natural materials. The track was also made out of dirt, with the jumps being made out of crushed sandstone with dirt glue binder in surface to prevent erosion. The only downside to this BMX track is that it is made out of dirt, so the rain has eroded some of the features that were made out of normal dirt, making it high maintenance. We really enjoyed this track. We loved all of the different trails that the riders could take and how you can change your pathway each time you're riding it. We decided we would really love to see something like this on our Basin View BMX track.
The last track we didn't order on was Boronia Reserve in Hunters Hill. Boronia Reserve had a maintenance station, a variety of different features. The track was made out of asphalt, so it was well maintained, and was also colour-coded on the level of skill required for each trail. This track also included a maintenance station with a bike holder, pump and all the tools required to fix up a bike. The only problems on this track were that the bike maintenance station also needed repairs, limited parking and limited access to toilets and bubblers. The track was also quite small, with big differences in skill levels between trails.
To create a concept design, we had a site visit with James Hall, who designed the BMX track that we rode in Belrose, as well as many others. James has over 12 years of experience in trail design and construction experience. James's company, Keystone Trails, has designed and constructed mountain bike trails, BMX and pump tracks all over Australia and North America. James has worked for state government, collaborated with Trail Care to design the Dubes Mountain Bike Park rebuild, and designed and constructed the Koondoo Mountain Bike Skills Loop, which is located off Forest Road. While we were at the site visit with James, we got some input from some local kids who were riding the track. They wanted the track to be asphalt and include lots of jumps, especially a shark fin jump and tabletop jumps.
James agreed to create us a concept design based on what the community wants and things that are successful on other tracks. This is the mood board we sent to James, based off of the survey responses, with at least half of survey respondents supporting most of these facilities seen on the board. Here is the concept design James has made. This design has the best of both worlds, with a pump track in the pink, a mini flow trail, skills trail, jump trail and a return trail. All the trails have a variety of features like shark fin jumps on the jump trail recommended by the local kids. The design incorporates all of our favourite features from the tracks we visited. The many different trails and routes like Belrose, bike maintenance station like Boronia Reserve, a mini pump track similar to Berry Pump Track and much more. This concept design also has added amenities like a rest area, 2 areas with signage and seating, and much more, all supported by survey respondents.
Depending on the materials and the amenities used, the price range to build the concept design varies. The first option you can see on the slideshow, the riding-only elements, would cost approximately $168,000 and does not include asphalting, softscaping, shade structures and other amenities. This track includes skill features such as rocks, logs and other construction materials. This track would also be mainly made out of dirt with crushed sandstone and dirt glue on the jumps and berms like White Reserve BMX track. The trail protection mats would also be added in high use areas to reduce erosion. This design would require a lot of maintenance after just 2 years of use.
The second design option is part asphalt with the pump track and jump trail components asphalted, while the rest of the track is built out of a more natural surface, such as the crushed sandstone with dirt glue. This option would cost approximately $225,000 and does not include amenities. The comprehensive park design is fully asphalted, making it very low maintenance. This track includes all skill features, amenities such as seating and shaded areas, landscaping using native plants, and more. This design would cost $360,000 or more.
We humbly request support for this project to help us turn the dumps into jumps, as it will undoubtedly enhance the quality of life for our residents. Revamping the BMX track would also attract tourism and would give people an extra place to go whenever everywhere else is busy during the summer holidays. To help support our project, we want you to consider this presentation, place the Malcolmore BMX track on the priority list, and seek funding to revitalise the Basin View BMX track and let it live up to its potential. If Berry, Belrose and Hunters Hill all have successful BMX and pump tracks, why can't the Bay and Basin area have one too? Thank you for your time. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.